pop and lock it. Don't matter. Pockets get fatter. Because I had the magic wallet of the spirit. As money goes out, money comes in under grace in the perfect way. See, under grace in a perfect way. That's our words you want. Do that on Saturday. But the day is Thursday. The day is Thursday. So you know what we do on Thursday, right? On Thursdays, the 4 agreements. Man, I like the 4 agreements, man. I hope y'all got the book, listening to it. 4 agreements, that's it. That's part of the recipe. That's part of the seasoning that's in this dish I'm putting together, right? It's gonna be tweaked. You always tweak it just a little bit. I don't think you ever perfect the dish. I think you start getting more consistent results, but the dish is never perfected. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not after perfection. I'm after consistent results, palatable results. That's it. It's just a result. See what I'm saying? Well, anyway, yeah, your boy woke up and I just looked at that backsplash. Your boy, I'm almost done with that backsplash. I'm gonna complete that thing out this week. I'm letting my grinder dry right now. Left it out in the rain. I picked it up this morning, still had drops of water coming out of it. So gosh, I set it on the air conditioning vent. Hopefully that'll go ahead and blow most of that out of there. I end up putting that thing in the oven. You know what? I should have put that thing outside. That thing needs some heat. That's what that thing needs. That thing needs some sunshine. It's supposed to be 87 degrees. Let's see how it plays out. We're just gonna see how it plays out, right? That's gonna see how it plays out. I don't know. I may stick it in the oven. Call my son. I'm gonna let it blow on that for a little bit. Then I'm gonna call my son. We're gonna sit it outside around about 3 o'clock in the sunshine. Should have set it out there this morning. I'll call him. But anyway, so popped open my Bible, read that. I wanted to look at the news and check what the weather and stuff was going on. Pray for those guys in the storms and stuff like that. Pray for their family all up through the whole eastern side of the United States. Ida went up. But anyway, got to reading, was I in Leviticus? I think I was in Leviticus. And he was talking about the Lord choosing Aaron, his rod buddy, and, because I said, man, what's going on right here? Sound like there's a rebellion or something against that, some murmuring. So I went back to the chapter before, and sure enough, they was, I'm gonna probably end up reading that whole book, find out what's going on, but it sounds the same. You got people in power, and you got people that always want the power. So they're trying to stage a coup or something like that and say, hey, we don't want you to have the power, we want some of that power too. We want to get up in there with the Lord, let us get up in there. That's what they wanted to do. And so, of course, they all died. Then a plague went through the camp, because all that murmuring. Because here's the deal. This guy, Korah, or whatever his name was, probably started the thing. He was the leader of this rebellion. But they said 14,000 people died, that short span. Because not only did the Lord say, man, look, we're going to kill all these 250 right here that's coming up again. He said, no, we're going to pray for them. They just been led by someone. Let's pray for them. Let's atone for their sins. Aaron, we want to spare these 250. So then the Lord spared them 250. He's been just going to take out all of them right there. Then the other guy came up. He said, look, man, y'all get out of his tent. Y'all get out of his tent, man. Now, whoever around him, associated with him, the earth gonna eat him up. Earth came, ate him up. Then, on top of that, a plague swept through. They were still murmuring. Plague swept through the camp, killing all those murmurers. They went and prayed for the plague to stop, so they stopped the plague. Hey, Because these people, and they said it too, you hadn't taken us in the promised land, you brought us out of, we don't know the vision. I know you gave us the vision, but we don't have no hope for that vision, is what it was. They didn't have no hope for it. So since they have no hope for it, and I know 9 times out of 10, they wasn't studying and praying, they was hanging around the wrong folks, the murmurers and the backbiters. I know that's what it was. So we gotta be careful who we associate with. Like on the one thing, the guy said you're a product of your 5 closest friends. And if that's not the result you're after, then you need to get 5 more closest friends that you hang out with regularly. Now these other 5, the current 5 can still be your friends, but you gotta hang out over here. You know, people always say, oh yeah, man, you done left the hood, you done turned and all. You gotta do that. No, cause with the hood, you can come back and help the hood, but if you stay in the hood, you can't help the hood. So you're always gonna have that. People wanna pull you back down and keep you, but it's only because of their reasons, not the reasons of the greater good. But anyway, that's my thought, right? I can't make assumptions, right? I can't make assumptions. They Thursday, all they supposed to be making assumptions. That was an observation, right? Right? I can observe, right? That's why I'm I'm the observer. So, after I finished listening to that, checked out the weather, of course, prayed for them. Then it was time to go ahead and get ready for work. Then while I was getting ready for work, I didn't have my phone with me, so you know what the symbiote said? Man, look, we need to bust out of here. You ain't got time to go back in there and get that phone. You out of time. Now I'm thinking, I didn't think it then, but man, I said, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm supposed to be listening to the 4 agreements. So I just ran out and snagged it. Throw the 4 agreements in while I was taking a shower, listening to that 4 agreements. Because every time I listen to the 4 agreements in the shower, I listen to another part of me. I say, hey, why don't you listen to the 4 agreements you get in the morning? Oh man, when I'm taking a shower, it's gonna be too loud. It may wake my wife up. I say, you know it's gonna be too loud when you had never done it. No, that's what I was thinking. I ain't telling them, but I knew that's what it was. It's symbiote rocket. It's symbiote. See, you can recognize the symbiote in somebody else and not in yourself. But what I do is use their symbiote as a mirror to my own. So if his symbiote doing that, then mine must be doing some similar stuff too. Now I can recognize when it's at work. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm thinking about it. So today, not gonna do my best. I already said it. Not to take things personally. I'm gonna do my best not to make assumptions. And I'm gonna do my best to be impeccable with my word. Something about this clarity, you gotta have that clarity and that clearness when communicating. Not only with others, but also with yourself. Gotta write some things down. Things have to be written down. Otherwise, the symbiote gonna erase your memory, and then you gonna have nothing. Then 2 weeks later, you're gonna come back and say, "Gosh, you know what? I thought about this a while ago, and I've seen it where it come up, and the symbiote come in, and it's like he's erasing it as it comes in. He's putting it up. Cause I've been talking with folks, right? Like my daughter the other night, right? She said something about, God, what she was thinking about. Something she's supposed to look up on real estate. And I said, when would be a good time to do something like that? She said, shoot, right now. And how is now going? She said, Dad, look, I'm not gonna do it like right now. I said, well, you the one said right now. You said now. I just thought now meant now. Now I meant later. I said, yeah, I just want you to know. Because she knew the right words to say. But the symbiote wanted to finish the train of argument that she was on at the time. You see what I'm saying? If you're in an argument with somebody, that's why sometimes it's hard to stop. I used to be like that. I get in it, somebody start the argument. You know, this is one of the guys do at work, right? This is what he do at work. I watch this guy, right? Because that's part of his tactic. He's been to a level where he have to get into the other person's head while he stay focused, so they'll be distracted and he can go for the ball. He'll be a basketball player. You know, you got to get in their head, keep them distracted, playing with them, talking about them, then you watching the ball, and he go for the ball. But that's his MO, right? So he'll start a conversation. He said, just by a show of hands, who all think that, you know, we shouldn't get these, you know, they should not pay these unemployed people this money. Then they'll start talking, then he gets up, walks out of the room, and the conversation is self-perpetuating. They continue to talk because they don't have no plan. I've been in that. I've been continuing to talk because they ain't have no plan. I got caught up in it, and I noticed he gone. I said, man, this mother, he done it again. He done it again. So now when he throw that stuff out, man, he just toughening me up. Because now when he throw that stuff out, man, I don't even respond. I hear it, but I don't respond. All that stuff, I stand in community cubicle. So as those conversations going on, they hear it, we hear it, but I just don't respond until somebody say, hey. I said, oh, talking to me? Oh, then no, I thought you talked to somebody else. And I stay out of it. You know, that's one way of being impeccable with your word. It don't say nothing. All right, what I'm gonna do today? Oh, I finished with my boy Grant Cardone the other day. Me and my daughter, we've been talking. She a big Grant fan now. She like that Grant. She like that 10X. She like it. I like that Grant. I like when he talking, being in position, investing that money. She like investing. So that's something that we can talk about, right? Now me and my son trying to get to something we can talk about. We're gonna make some phone calls to these businesses at night, and we gotta come up with a more plan. Well, I'm gonna listen to Oversubscribed. No, you know what? I'm listening to the rest of the 4 agreements on my way to work. That's what I do on the way to work. And then on the way back, I'm going to check out that Oversubscribed. And just so you know, for the record, I listen to that at 1.5 speed because we can understand quicker. So I speed it up so I can kind of go through that 4 agreements in an hour. It may be an hour, maybe a little bit more than that. Instead of what it said in the book, like 4 to 5 hours, to knock it out quick. Because I've heard it so many times, I'm just getting that refreshing, and it still sounds good every single time. Every single time. All right, well, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it to my life. You know what you should do? You should do it to it. Do it to that like, do it to that thumbs up, do it to that subscribe. And do it to your life. Do it to it. Whoa, 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 whoa.